Hello guys, another video again. This speed queen washer is a commercial washer, complaining that it won't drain the water, so you have to confirm what's going on. I suspect probably is the belt. You have to run it and see, confirm. Seems like the belt is bad, but make sure double check also, because I noticed the pulley where the belt is connected. I think the pulley is also damaged. Let's see. Let's just remove the spring and then remove the clamp. There's 3 clamps holding the pump. And then just once you remove the tension spring and then the 3 clamps, you can pull it down and then twist it. Just put it in the set aside. And when you look at it, there's a lot of black residue or black thing. So it's a sign that the belt is really working hard, or it's riding or something. That's the reason why the wire is not coming out, because the motor is running, but it won't turn the belt. Yeah, it's very. And let's see. And I decide to pull it out the motor, because I don't want to be, back job. So yeah, so you have to use the snap ring plier to remove the knock. When you look at the pulley, it's really bad. It's worn out. It's been a long time that this pulley is really, this alignment. The metal plastic thing in the middle, it's gone. So that's the thing. So just replace the pulley and install the motor and then test the unit. So what I'm gonna do is just pull it back the motor. There's only 4 bolt there. Very straightforward. That's the good thing of the Speed Queen. It's not so complicated. Just pull it back the wire harness, and then just pull it back the wire harness, and then. So what you're gonna do is I think for me it's the easiest is just lift with your left hands and screw it first initially. So it's gonna be easy for you. Like you're holding your motor, you're holding the motor with my left hand or your right-handed, and put the screw on the top. So it's gonna hold it, because for me, if you're gonna screw the bolts under, it's gonna be more harder. That's very hard. And so but I don't tie it first, because you have to screw it the bottom. It's gonna be very hard if you tie it. You know what I mean? I think you know what I'm saying. So just put the knot initially. You don't have to tie it first, and then once everything is just finalized, tight that one. It's only 4 bolts. And then you have to change the new pulley or the belt. So I just got the new belt. Can't use regular. For me, I don't want to use the generic one. No offense with Amazon, but we have some cases that some customer, they do DIY one, and then they change with a generic belt, and then it's too tight, and it's end up breaking the motor because it's too tight. Yeah, it's initially, just test it first, and everything's working. It's working now. So that's it. So how this is how we repair. This is my job. It's easy job if you know if you know what you're doing. You have to be committed with your job because so I install the pump. Yeah, just wiggle it, and then as long because there's a groove on a motor shop, so make sure it's aligned, and you can look at the pump. There's a groove in there, so make sure it's aligned, and pull back the spring. And one of my tricks is, if you know the washer is kind of old, you have to make it tight, the spring, and here there's a original hook. There's a end-to-end hooks. So what I did is I just make it tight a little bit, like maybe um, uh, two loop. The spring, you have to tie it a little bit because it's kind of loose something. So, and then the main pulley is kind of a little bit worn out. So yeah, you can tie it. It's just a little bit, not too much. Once you're done, test it again. So everything is fine. And let's see. Everything we done here, we changed the bell, we changed the pulley, we removed the motor, pull it back, and we initially test everything. But to be able to finalize it, so you have to open the service box here, the door, and we start from the very beginning. But our concern is the spinning. You don't have to wait the whole cycle. You start from the very beginning to the end, because it's a waste of time. So there's a way to forward, like move to the next level. Like, so just unplug the terminal. There's a terminal there you can unplug and plug, and it's gonna move the LED there. It moved to the rinse, and then the last part is spin. So our concern is the spin. As long as it moves the motor and the tab turn normally, so pretty sure we're good. And double check the motor, everything is okay. Now it's spinning. Yeah, we have to finalize everything. Every time we repair, we have to finalize that it passed to your, it's like a quality control. You have to double check everything.